sacred sinkholes known as cenotes riddled the land and are thought to be the passage to the underworld. Many gods use these underground rivers to traverse from city to city. Go now to the next area to continue your quest.
Hello and welcome to the Revelations 2012 Let's Play. This time we're on the 12th level of the game, Cenote Voyage. And this level includes a leisurely boat ride through like the first 60% of the level for some reason. There's not really much to it, honestly, so I'm just going to speed this section up quite significantly. Just about the only other thing of note is the fact that the game was stuttering like crazy at the beginning of the level there. It just does that for some reason. I presume it's loading in the rest of the level at the start for some reason. But then again, I have problems with uneven frame rate all the time in this game, so I don't know. Bunch of priestesses on the dry land over there. They don't really make that much of an attempt to attack you, honestly. You need to jump off here, collect the blast gun. There's a door standing in the way of our boat, and progress, so we need to go up here, hit that button, which isn't made all that obvious. The purple, like, pillar things that extrude light. In an earlier build of the game, it was claimed that these were used to represent, like, areas of interest. They were used as, like, a general indicator for there's a secret area somewhere in the vicinity, but they go almost completely unused in the new levels of the game. But they remain present in this level of the game, so I don't know what's up with that. Maybe this one didn't change or something. I didn't play that much of the old build to really know. And still more bloody boating sections with absolutely nothing to see or do. I'm just gonna cut this extremely short. This is really boring to play and probably even more boring to watch. Right, that's quite enough of this boating nonsense. We shoot this wall over here because it's leaking water. And then it breaks and the water rises in a very uniform and clean fashion. And as you can see, the health for the Juggernaut enemy has appeared right up there. And because we're now on campaign 3 of the game, he has an absurd amount of health. 60,000 hit points. Far higher than the last one we encountered in campaign 2. Also, it seems to have appeared quite a bit earlier. We don't actually encounter the Juggernaut until we're done with this walkway thing. No idea why that pops up so early. Perhaps it's meant to be foreboding in some way. I would say they succeeded in that. That is a lot of damn health. I'm taking it kind of vaguely slowish on this walkway here because, as you can see, there are a lot of boars on it, and boars can just ram into you, and it's quite easy to get knocked off the ledge and die immediately by falling into the water because you're not given any kind of ledge hang like your own Left 4 Dead. And that was the last boar I think we just killed, so as we move in here, there's a group of enemies. Nothing particularly exciting. The Juggernaut is around here somewhere, though. He's not made very prominent in this stage, so he can kind of come out of nowhere sometimes. But if you know where to look, you can see him in the distance right there. The bots have begun shooting him. I wanted to get the Time Warp gun out first. I've managed my shot, so I'm just going to fire rockets into his face quite rapidly, because that's done. That's like half of his health gone already. And now he is beginning to chain stun with the stomping attack, and this is really frustrating. This is exactly how you don't want a Juggernaut fight to go. You especially don't want to be harassed while you're doing it. None of us can even hit him. He's not really doing that much damage to us, but he's just making the fight take an eternity. It's terrible. So I've given up on distance fighting and just preferred to plough the last few thousand points of his health off. And Kelly completely stole that heart off me. Thanks, jerk. Now I need to dispatch of the rest of the enemies. This doesn't prove too difficult, but there is a lot of them. Quite a lot of them. And the problems start occurring right here when the armoured warboars get on in the party, because they'll slam into you. They do a lot of fucking damage, those warboars. So 2 of my party members have been knocked down already, and I am almost knocked down myself as well. Got like 12 health left. It's not very good. I think I should be able to get them up, though. Nope, one of them's chewing on my ass. Let's deal with him. Okay, now I can revive my teammate. A close call. That has gone wrong many a time before. Unfortunately, now I'm very slow, and the AI likes to pinch hearts, and it will not give priority to the lowest health player, be that you or anyone else. They'll just steal a heart that's in their general vicinity. So if you want to heal up, be quickly. Luckily, bots do not break pots, either, under any circumstances, so if there's a heart in the pot, you can guarantee that you'll be the closest person to do it. And picking up the skull has alerted the enemy, which is pretty annoying, because there was already a huge horde surrounding the skull. Now, picking up the skull spawns another huge horde. This stage in general is pretty difficult. It's chapter 3 after all. There are just more enemies to deal with. So now we're gonna break open these pots to try and get some health back and regain my speed. I'm not sure if that's something I've explained, actually. Your movement speed is directly tied to the amount of health you have. If you have red health, which I think is below 20 health, you move at a snail's pace, and I believe if you're at 1 health, you move at what is essentially a crawl. If you're on yellow health, you move a bit slower than top speed, but still not as slow as red speed, and green speed you move normally, all the way through, and green health is like 100 to about 50. Yellow health is 49 to 20, I think. And additionally, I think haste overwrites whatever health state you have with regards to speed, so it wouldn't matter if you're on like 1 health and you picked up a haste power-up, you would zoom. Possibly. I know for a fact that berserk power-ups still don't work if you have no ammo in your white gun, so that might not work. I do know that if you're on yellow health and you pick up a haste, though, you will move at regular, hasty speed. There are a bunch of pots that I tried to blow them open all with the time warp gun. I meant to equip the rocket gun there rather than just obscuring the screen with an obnoxious effect. There are quite a lot of pots as well. This could take some time. Let's try and get myself back up to green. There we go. Now I'm on green health again, which is put me back up to my full speed. I'm gonna start leaving behind some of these hearts now for Ben, because he is in red health and is probably gonna drag the team down, because the bots won't break pots, like I said earlier, but they will pick up hearts that are just lying around, so if I break the pots for them, he'll then pick them up. It's pretty neat. I also believe bots won't pick up health items if they're like past a certain health threshold or something is weird. If they're in green health, they probably won't go for them. And just standing in that location just alerted the enemy for no good reason. Apparently Revelations just likes to make the game hard sometimes by just randomly springing panic events on you for no reason. There was nothing to prompt that at all, just being in the sort of general vicinity apparently angered every single Mayan within a 5-block vicinity. Brilliant! Now we're in a cavey sort of area, and there's a vixen. We're fast approaching the end of the level now, actually. Berserk power-up, convenient. Just one more cave-like area to go, and then we're at the end of the level. That's it. Doesn't really end with much of a fanfare. They try and make it a bit harder by just randomly springing that horde on you. There's only 1 skull in the level as well. Haste! That will make this ending segment very, very fast. And with that, it's pretty much just a straight shot to the exit that we can dash towards. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Revelations 2012. I hope to see you next time.
Yes.